Hello, my name is Christine and I run a vintage shop on Etsy called Prima Treasures. Today I wanted to talk about vintage figural liquor bottles. I have a collection of them here on this table to show the different kinds that were made. Basically, the whole idea kicked off by Jim Beam in the 1950s when they made a Christmas themed decanter. It sold really well, so they decided to lean into that whole idea and make more, and they ended up making basically thousands of these things in all sorts of different themes and shapes, and plenty of different types for collectors to get, which was kind of what was driving the whole process, is that people started collecting them and they loved them. Other makers also got into it. I actually have a couple here. You can see right here, we've got this one was Michener's whiskey. The one in the middle that looks like Napoleon is actually not a branded one. It's one of these 70s era home crafts. So they made the plaster molds, and then homemakers could buy them and paint them however they wanted to. So you can see we've got a variety of themes here. You've got people, you've got things, you've got the animal kingdom. And they came out usually once a year or so. They would come out with some new ones, and then people would, of course, go crazy collecting the ones that were relevant to stuff they liked. So some of the more interesting ones you can see here, we've got the Apollo spacecraft. We've got a whale that represents Seattle. There's also, Jim Beam also made a Space Needle one, which is quite popular. Pretty much any theme you can think of, there's probably a vintage bottle that represents it. So the cool thing about them is that they do look sculptural, so they can be a decor piece in addition to, being a fun addition to a barware collection. You want to make an effort to find them in good condition. You don't want them to be all chipped up or discolored or whatever. 99% of the time they won't have any booze in them because the person who bought them drank it. We did actually find one bottle that had liquor in it in our 8 years of estate sale hunting, and I can attest, well, semi-personally, my husband drank it. But it did actually age nicely in the bottle, which was kind of a surprise and seemingly contrary to what the internet expected to happen. Because really the main reason behind Beam trying this idea was, their liquor was kind of middle of the road, not particularly exciting, and doing something like this kind of helped them goose up sales. So if this is something that tickles your fancy, or you think somebody in your life might like something like this, hit up eBay, hit up Etsy, look for something that matches a theme that you like or something that you already collect. There's bound to be a bottle that would go right along with it. So, good luck.